Hey friends, TUXX here. For this particular video, I'll be checking out these new in-ear monitors, okay, in-ear headphones, and these are by Yanmai. This is Y-A-N-M-A-I, okay? I will have a link for this product right below so you can check it out for yourself. As far as a reference player, we're going to be using the NW-A306 from Sony, okay? So, cool little player, and I'm hoping these will do a good job for us. I've heard good things, actually, so we'll check it out. Comes in a nice little wrappable package. Wish I could see the actual earbuds, but we do have a import sticker on there, so that's pretty common ground, but very good quality little box. I'm sure they came to us safely here. They do come with both a silver version and a light gray version. I went with the silver version. On the back here, we do have some specifications for you too. The frequency response is 15 to 25. The driver unit is 1BA+, so that's like 10 millimeter dynamic. Plug type is 3.5, the usual, which is good. So it's compatible with systems like this and all modern systems essentially, which is good. You know, impedance is 16 ohms. Okay, that's interesting. Sensitivity is 106 dB to plus 3 dB. Okay, and the line is 2.5 meters long, which is a nice generous amount of wire too. So it will definitely go from like a backpack to your ear holes, no problem. You know, let's go ahead and open this up and check it out. We'll slide this open here. It comes open very easily, which is nice. And all this looks nice. Okay, so on the inside here, we do have a pamphlet from them. So that's what it looks like right there. So very cool. Let's go ahead and open this up here, see if there's anything special. All right, so it looks like this is just basic information. It talks about how to plug them in, how they go around the sides. It can be easy. In fact, I've been, one time in one of my videos, I was called out for having them plugged in backwards. So make sure you have them plugged in the proper way, obviously, and they go around the ear the proper way. Of course, you're going to do what feels good for your ears, you know, too. So you could try it that way, too. There really should be one proper way that they fit good, you know, which is the correct way. So anyway, there's that for you. And looking through, nothing too major in here. Looks like we do have it in a couple languages, so that's good. And let's see, safety tips: avoid hearing loss. Please turn down the volume. Again, these are meant to be played loud, which is really good. With some kind of modern MP3 players, they will actually have some limiter. You know, this one, Sony has gotten better about being louder, but I think I'm going to crank it all the way up, to be honest with you. So anyway, that's the deal on that. Let's go ahead and check out. So they come really nicely packed here. I'm liking this. Let's check out the accessories first. It's like foam all the way around here, and we have the little in-ear monitors, which have a very nice metal look to them, which is good. Looks very classy. All right, let's go ahead and pull out the accessories here. Let me see if I can. I don't want to lose the in-ear monitors. We'll check out the little accessory box here. So looking good, nice and shiny. Digging that. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's in the box. And oh, actually, this looks really good. Wow, okay. So we have an accessory bag and the cable itself. And this is cool. Wow, I'm digging this white, man. That looks really good. A nice cable. It is plastic coated, okay? And you can see the cable right through the clear plastic. So it looks very good. Definitely, I think this is the only ones I have in like clear white, so very cool looking, and it is a generous amount of cable. I think that will reach no problems at all, so very good. They are kind of molded to wrap around the ear, so it should go the right way for you too, which is very nice. And inside here, it does have some nice accessories. We have some additional tips, and it is nice to actually give the 1/8 plug too. That would be a good $5 value on Amazon or, you know, different websites. So it's cool they include that. That's something which could cost you more. And it does like 1/8 to 3.5 plug. So you can plug this into like a larger stereo system, you know, like a home system or something that has that 1/8 plug. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and check out the in-ear monitors. Let's see, we'll pull them through here. Looks like there's a way you can push them from the back side, which might just make it a little easier to come out. There we go. And looking at these, good amount of weight to them. They feel good. They feel, by weight, I mean, they don't feel too heavy, but they feel definitely good quality. And I'm definitely digging check out the cool clear plastic look to that, so you can kind of see right through. It's like glass. It is plastic, but it feels and looks like glass. Very smooth and definitely very, very clear, not fuzzy or hazy or anything. And that way you can see some of the electronics all the way through, which is really nice to be able to see inside of there. And the outside here has a nice brushed aluminum kind of look to it. You see, nice and shiny. We got the name right there. And these are supposed to sound excellent. So let's go ahead and we'll plug in the little cord here. Now, plugging these in, they do feel very tight, actually. Hopefully I'm getting these right direction. It looks like there is not, sometimes there'll be an indicator saying like this way, or like a little plastic clip, so they only kind of go in one direction. Unfortunately, these do not have that, but it looks like it's pretty self-explanatory. They just slide in, and it is pretty tight though, which I do really like the fact that it's a nice tight connector. You're not going to be losing these, you know, as you're listening to them, so which is really good. Let's go ahead and open this cord a little bit further. There we go. And again, a really nice, generous cord, and I'm definitely digging this. Now, if anyone knows of one that could be yellow, like this looks good. I love the yellow look of the classic Sony. If there's a yellow version of this, I might opt to get yellow, buy an additional one down the road. And you can see that plugs in just like that, so very easy to plug in. I'm going to listen to some music, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I had a chance to listen to some tunes through here. I was listening to Is It Any Wonder and a few other alt-rock songs. And I have to say, these sound really good, actually. They're a little bit sharp sounding. Okay, so the highs in the EQ, you may want to adjust down a little bit of the high end. The bass was excellent and really amazing sound separation. In fact, that was one of the things that stood out to me with these particular in-ear monitors, is the fact that the sound separation was excellent, and it kept a really great clarity in the song. And Is It Any Wonder, there's parts where it's like deep, 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 going through like forth between your ears, and that was very evident and sounded really excellent. And it had me actually going back and listening to that part a second time, because I really wanted to check it out in its HD glory. And these did hold true to sounding. I was getting the HD vibes off these, where it sounded really clear. Like there was little notes in the keyboard, and it just sounded really, really good, to the point where I'd say these are excellent little in-ear monitors for being a budget in-ear monitor. These sound really good, and I think you'll appreciate them. Now, another call I want to make is in the song Call Me What You Like by Lovejoy. It's an interesting song because it goes soft to, you know, loud, soft to loud, a lot, like heavy. And there is some shouting and that kind of thing in it. And it does a really good job of keeping the separation and everything really well. And those parts that are soft sound soft and good and clear. But when it kicks in with the loud part, the heavy part, you almost feel, I shouldn't say you almost, you feel like definitely a little air pressure, kind of like hitting you, you know, as a wall of sound hits both your ear holes at once, you know. So really good stuff. Like for being a budget pair of in-ear monitors, I was very impressed with that. The fit is very nice, they're very comfortable, but yet they stay in your ear really nice too. Some other, I won't name the names, but some other in-ear monitors I have sound good, but they don't fit so well is a problem, and they almost want to pop out, or they're too big, or they're uncomfortable after, you know, listening for a while. So you want something which is going to be in your ear, stay in your ear, and just, you know, comfortable, so you can have a really nice, long, enjoyable listening experience, you know. And these fit all that, you know, they're really good. So I really like them, guys. Like, I'd say if you need some inexpensive but really good sounding in-ear monitors, this could be a great way to go. Now, we'll have a link for these right down below, so be sure and click that link. And if you guys have any questions about these, please let me know in the comments below, or shoot me an email to tuxtoys@gmail.com. You know I'm here to help. But these don't actually have a lot of the problems with value in-ear monitors. Oftentimes either they'll sound low or they'll sound a little muddy, and these don't sound low at all. These are very sharp. In fact, I was almost tempted to turn down the volume. I made that comment earlier in the video about, you know, I crank it all the way up. These were, the sound was so clear, and it was very bright and very great sounding, very clear sounding, and loud. Like this, these don't have, I would think, I was a little worried about the resistance when I mentioned the ohms earlier in the video, but no, that's not an issue at all. They sound amazingly clear and amazingly loud, actually. So systems like the Sony NW-A have kind of a bad reputation for being, they sound great. This is like one of their flagship players, but one critique of this player is the fact that they did bend the knee to the World Health Organization and put a volume limiter on it to try and protect people from themselves, from hurting their ears, you know. And so this is not the loudest MP3 player I own, but it's a very good, clear sounding one, you know, and that's why I like to use it in different tests. And for these particular earbuds, it was very loud and very clear, you know, so it really is a nice pair, a nice matching between these two. If you're looking for some in-ear monitors that, you know, A, sound great, you know, B, aren't terribly expensive, you know, and C, have that HD quality, you don't lose a lot of the HD quality in these particular in-ear monitors. Now, yeah, there is more expensive ones, sure, but for this price point, they're really good. I'd recommend you try them. And this is also the type of thing where if you do take these to the beach or something, and if you lose them, it's not going to be the end of the world. You know, if you have $1,000 pair of in-ear monitors and you lose them at the beach, or they get destroyed with sand or water or something, you're going to be upset. You're going to be disappointed. These ones here are not terribly expensive, so you can buy a few pair, you know, and they can make a great gift too. All right. Again, if you guys have any questions about these particular Yanmai, okay, Yanmai in-ear monitors, please let me know in the comments below. You guys know I'm here to help, okay? All right, friends, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.